There are days when you feel like you're on cloud nine, thinking of yourself as the happiest person on earth. But when life takes something dear from you, it is devastating. Some people never come out of grief, while others find the courage and strength to move forward. This is the story of the Malaysian Queen, a resilient woman who has faced life's greatest tragedies, fought for her love, and whose marriage was on the brink of collapse. Who did Princess Aminah fall in love with at a young age? What tragedies did she face in her marriage? And how did she win the hearts of the people? To find out, keep watching this video. So let's get started. Tunka Azizah Aminah Maimuna Iskandaria Binti Al-Mahram Sultan Iskandar holds a remarkable journey as the Queen of Pahang and the 16th Raja Permaisuri Agong of Malaysia. Born in 1960, she's the third daughter of Sultan Iskandar of Johor and his first wife, Josephine Ruby Trevorrow, who later converted to Islam and became known as Qasim Binti Abdullah. Notably, she's the younger sister of Sultan Ibrahim, the current Yang di Pertuan Agong, or King of Malaysia. Growing up in Johor, she attended the finest schools for both her primary and secondary education. She continued her journey at the prestigious National University of Singapore, NUS, where she pursued degrees in political science and sociology. Life was going smoothly until she fell in love at the tender age of 12 with Abdullah Rayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah, who, at 13, was the son of Sultan Ahmad Shah of Pahang. Abdullah completed his basic education in Malaysia. Seeking further knowledge, he ventured to the UK, attending Al Dahan School. He also attended Royal Military Academy Sandhurst. He continued his academic journey at Worcester College, Oxford, and Queen Elizabeth College, focusing on international relations and diplomacy. While Abdullah also found a special place in his heart for Johor Princess Azizah Aminah, their love faced unique challenges. She wasn't allowed to go on dates, to movies, or even for dinner. Her father, Sultan Iskandar, was strict, old school strict. Can you imagine that today? In our age, a crush might lead us to social media, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. But back then, with no such things and a watchful father, how did they stay connected? You guessed it right, letters. Yes, they wrote each other letters. Each letter exchanged was a testament to their love, though each one had to pass her father's scrutiny before reaching her hands. Princess Azizah cherished every letter from Abdullah, keeping each precious memento of their love story. Her father's reasoning was clear. He always reminded his children, especially his three princesses, to protect their dignity. Other kids could date openly, even meet by the roadside without worry, but not his daughters. "You're the daughter of the Sultan," he'd say, "and your actions will be talked about throughout Johor, so you have to protect your dignity." Abdullah and Azizah's relationship stayed within strict boundaries. Yet the royal families of Pahang and Johor eagerly anticipated their union. Sultan Abu Bakr and Sultan Ismail, their grandfathers, believed it would strengthen ties between the two royal houses. Azizah's grandfather, Sultan Ismail, knew her father's strict stance on romance and understood he couldn't meet Abdullah directly. Aware of Abdullah's passion for sports, especially polo, football, and hockey, Sultan Ismail arranged for him to visit Johor for a polo match. It was there, at the polo field, that Sultan Ismail hoped Azizah could finally meet Abdullah. Unfortunately, Sultan Ismail passed away before he could witness his granddaughter's marriage. They married in March of 1986, a heartfelt moment 13 years after they first laid eyes on each other. The royal couple's solemnization ceremony took place at the Sultan Abu Bakr State Mosque in Johor Bahru, following Islamic traditions. As they exchanged rings, it felt like a dream come true for both of them. For the princess especially, the journey to this day had been filled with hope and prayers. With a gentle touch, the groom slid a ring onto her finger, and she kissed his hand in gratitude. Surrounded by loved ones, they began their new life together as husband and wife. After the marriage, she was honored as the Crown Princess of Pahang. The ceremony was attended by many, all joining in prayers and wishes for their happiness and a future blessed with children. Marriage marks the journey where two hearts embark on building a life together, dreaming of a happy family. But life as we plan it often takes unexpected turns. Aminah and Prince Abdullah's path to parenthood was fraught with challenges. Despite their deep love, Aminah faced difficulties conceiving. Their longing for children was met with heartbreak as she struggled to carry a baby to term. People suggested Abdullah take another wife who could bear him children, yet he remained steadfast in his commitment to Aminah. In a twist of fate, they embraced parenthood through adoption. They welcomed Hassanal Ibrahim Alam Shah into their lives, a 1-year-old grandson of Sultan Abu Bakr of Pahang. However, their journey didn't stop there. Seeking hope across borders, they explored medical treatments globally, enduring numerous IVF procedures. Their resilience was tested over 5 years until finally a miracle unfolded. In 1990, Azizah gave birth to their first biological child, Ahmed. Yet, tragedy struck swiftly when Ahmed passed away within 24 hours of birth, casting a shadow over their joy. Abdullah found himself deeply frustrated. After losing his child, he couldn't bear the thought of waiting another 5 years. Determined to build a family again, he turned to Malaysian actress Julia Abdul Rais. Despite her thriving career in films and widespread popularity, she chose to leave it all behind after marrying Abdullah. Julia embraced her new role wholeheartedly, focusing solely on nurturing their growing family. Within a year of their marriage, she joyfully welcomed not just 1, but 3 daughters into their lives. Despite her own feelings, Aminah managed to put on a brave face and show genuine happiness for her husband's newfound joy with his second wife and their children. She never gave up on her relationship with Abdullah. Aminah went through 6 miscarriages and endured 17 rounds of in vitro fertilization treatments, but her perseverance paid off, and she and Abdullah were blessed with 4 sons and 2 daughters. Queen Azizah finally felt her life was complete. She had everything she wanted and was happily raising her kids and taking care of her family. In 2004, she established the Tunku Azizah Fertility Foundation, which has been sponsoring fertility treatments for couples ever since. Her foundation helps poor and middle-income couples because Azizah knows firsthand the emotional struggles of infertility. She once said, "I know how much it costs and the emotional struggle people go through. You go for a treatment and you come home and cry. Only mothers with the same predicament will know what we went through, the longing for a baby. Other women are lucky to have children naturally, but we are tested this way, so we never give up." One day, while Tunku Azizah was traveling with Sultan Abdullah Ahmad Shah on their tour of Sabah and Sarawak, she encountered a child with excessive facial and upper body hair, and without nostrils. Tunku Azizah not only showed her love and compassion, but also pledged financial support, promising to cover the child's school expenses and medical treatments. She has a heart of gold. It's no wonder she's called the perfect queen. Unlike most royals, Tunku Aminah Azizah often cooks and bakes her own recipes, such as fried noodles and chocolate muffins, for her husband. Renowned for her culinary skills and passion for cooking, she established a cooking school under the Women's Institute of Pahang and has published 3 recipe books. Proceeds from her book are donated to the Fertility Foundation. She is far more than a mother and wife, but a queen of the people. In 2019, Abdullah ascended to the throne as the 16th king of Malaysia, and his beloved wife Aminah became queen. Their journey to the throne was not just a tale of royal succession, but also a story of unwavering support and deep affection. Throughout their 38 years of marriage, Al-Sultan Abdullah has often spoke about the immense encouragement and strength Tunku Azizah has provided him, especially during the early days of his reign. Her presence has been a constant source of comfort and inspiration. In a heartfelt interview, His Majesty shared his gratitude, saying, "As a mother, as a wife, I acknowledge the support, encouragement, and strength given to me by the Queen. Alhamdulillah, I am grateful." His words brought a sweet smile to Tunku Azizah's face as she sat beside him, her eyes reflecting pride and love. In a touching moment, he turned to her and said, "Thank you for your service to the king as a queen," before casually kissing her on the cheek. It was a simple yet profound gesture, showing his appreciation for the woman who's been the queen of his heart long before she became the queen of the nation.
Saya tak ambil gaji ya. Sejak COVID, tak ambil gaji sampai sekarang. Terima kasih kerana dapat duduk senegara, makan minum.
Aminah also describes His Majesty as the kindest person she knows, renowned for his generosity and dedication to charitable acts. She admires his gentle demeanor, noting how he never raises his voice or speaks ill of others. Despite his kindness, he carries out his royal duties with a strong sense of responsibility and firmness. Together, they're often seen exchanging sweet gestures, holding hands, and sharing smiles, embodying the image of the sweetest royal couple. Recently, the King and Queen stepped down from the throne and into an entirely new role, presenting a segment of primetime news on free-to-air television. Their debut as news anchors quickly gained praise from netizens. Viewers were charmed by their performance, with many taking to social media to express their pride and admiration. Some even called them the most adorable King and Queen ever. Their ability to connect with the public in such a unique way only added to their beloved status, showcasing a modern royal couple who are as engaged with their people as they are with each other. What are your thoughts on this love story? Let us know in the comments below, and thanks for watching! See you in the next video.